Okay, in today's book review for Better Than Fiction by Alexa Martin, we have a contradiction, a dichotomy, something rather ironic. Our character, Drew Young, hates reading. But what Drew loved was two things without fail. One was her beloved grandmother, and Drew is devastated that her grandmother has passed away. Drew's other great love is photography. Well, her grandmother, as mentioned, has passed away, and she left her bookstore to Drew. This means that Drew, if she's going to maintain her grandmother's bookstore, her grandmother's legacy, she doesn't really have time to wield her camera. Okay, so now, while she's dealing with this bookstore called the Book Nook, she also has a group of women, 7 old ladies who are naughty, rather naughty, I should say, and they comprise of a book club. And not only do they comprise of a book club at the bookstore, but they get involved in just about every aspect of Drew's life, as you can imagine. Now, one of the things that happens is there's going to be a book signing, and the book signing will be by best-selling author Jasper Williams, and he writes beautiful, lovely, successful romances. Not only that, is he's gorgeous beyond gorgeous. So women fawn all over him, whether it's by the way he looks or if it has anything to do with the way he writes. So he comes to the bookshop in order to do a book signing. And he also is in town to prepare for his next book. So he wants to do a particular kind of research. But here's the catch. He's drawn to Drew. Jasper likes Drew. So he comes up with this idea that if you will read my books and help me to find a setting, I was trying to think of how to put it into words, I can make you a book lover. And remember, she's a book hater, but he knows he can turn her into a book lover. So what he does is he creates a bucket list of books that will appeal to her. And what she does is she prepares a list of places and tours like river rafting and mountain climbing that will give him ideas for settings, for a setting and a background for his next book. So that's how your romance is. But there's always a catch in romances. One of the catches, big catch in this book, is Drew's father feels like that book nook should have went to him. And he's going to do anything he can to take it away from Drew. In this process, we learn that Drew and her father's relationship was a no-go for years, if not her entire lifetime. They have a very, very bad relationship. And now that she has the Book Nook, he's not happy. But he's not the only one in Drew's family that she's involved with. And her sister has recently moved to town. And her sister and her dad are very close. So there's a little friction there. But then there's one more character, and I think her name is Elise, and she is Drew's best friend. She's a mom of 4, happily married woman, but a lifelong friend of Drew's, and all she wants is Drew to be happy. So there's all of your characters in this very, 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 very sweet, very well-written romance. And it's my first book by Alexa Martin, so I was given a book that really appealed to me. Because what I wanted to see is, how can you take a book hater and turn her into a book lover? And I'm telling you, I loved this book. And I loved Drew because I understood her as far as having to give up her love of photography and how badly she missed her grandmother. But I also loved Jasper. He was kind, he was sympathetic, or empathetic even, and he saw Drew. He saw her. And then you have her relationship with her sister getting stronger and stronger, but you also saw that wonderful, wonderful relationship she had with her best friend. Great book. But there's going to be friction. There's all, in any romance, you have a formula. Boy meets girl, boy likes girl, they fall in love, and then there's something to break them apart. And then something that brings them back together. What is it that breaks them apart? And what is it that brings them back together? Well, you're only going to know this if you read this book yourself. So that is Better Than Fiction by Alexa Martin. And I loved it and I highly recommend it. Thank you for watching.